This is both the year 2000 and the year 6000. As the year 6000 approaches, millennium fever is spreading. Millennium fever has swept the country. The technological world is concerned about the turmoil and uncertainty that could result if the year changes. From 1999 to 1000 or 00, or if the year stays trapped at 99 on older PCs, software and chip-based technology. The political world is engrossed in its plan for a global world village and a new world order, which included an orchestrated Middle East peace. The religious realm, on the other hand, is where the fever is frequently accompanied by symptoms of hysteria. With the year 2000, time travelers, doomsayers, and armchair prophets are having a field day. Prepare for the grim reaper costumes and street walkers. Dressed as the end is here, sandwiched as the world prepare for its next birthday, which we think should be reckoned from the Jewish calendar. With events in the Middle East quickening and upheavals such as the disintegration of the Soviet Union, the fall of the Berlin Wall, bizarre weather around the world, and humanity threatening plagues and viruses. Something unusual seems to be happening. Is this the apocalypse now or the apocalypse later? Let's forget about the year 2000 for a time. So where did the year 2000 come from? Most people think that the year 2000 marked the 2000th anniversary of Christ or the Messiah birth. However, the strongest historical account locates the monument in the year 4 BC, the year of the King Herod, that astronomers tell us that the Star of Bethlehem corresponds to an astronomical event that occurred in the year 7 BC. If Hashem GD wants to tell us something about the end times, there is a better way to do it than counting down 2000 years. It's called the Siddur Olam Rabbah, a Jewish instrument writing some 1760 years ago. In the year 240 CE that records historical events from the beginning of creation according to a 6,000-year timeline. This countdown is based on the belief that mankind is given 6 1,000-year days, followed by the day of Hashem, which lasts 1,000 years as well. This is exciting living future. Is how closely the last 2,000 years correspond to Gentile reckoning of years. On the surface, this does not appear to be the case, and as the year of creation, 5760 according to the Siddur Olam Rabbah corresponds to 1999 2000. That would suggest that mankind has another 240 years to screw things up, and that this generation shouldn't be the concerned unless cybergenetic freezing technology allows people to sleep now and wake up 240 years later. And given the current state of the globe, who would want to do that? But wait a second, it appeared that someone forgot to wind the 600-year clock a few times, and it may be a few seconds off. In fact, as much as 7,568,664,000 seconds, or about 240 years, according to the Encyclopedia Judaica and other authoritative writing. Interesting that this figure 240 keeps cropping up. In an article headed Siddur Olam Encyclopedia Judaica records, Yosebi Halafta, the assumed author of Siddur Olam Rabbah, most likely had access to historic tradition that informed the Jewish Hellenistic chronographer Demetrius' calculations, 3rd century BCE. The most notable error in Joseph's calculation is the shortening of the Persian period from Zerubbabel's reconstruction of the temple in 516 BCE to Alexander's conquest of Persia in 331 BCE to only 34 years. Students of ancient history know that the Persian period lasted 185 years, beginning in 516 BCE and ending with Alexander's conquest. If Seder Olam Rabbah reckoned the Persian period to be merely 34 years, the clock is 151 years inaccurate for this period alone. Seder Olam Rabbah gave the Medes and Persians together only 52 years, according to George Foot Moore, Judaism in the First Centuries of the Christian Era, Volume 1, page 6, Siaxares 1, according to ancient history, created the Median Empire. In 625 BCE, the Medes ruled for 109 years before the Persian Empire was founded in 516 BCE. The 109 years reign of the Median Empire was compressed to only 18 years. 52 years of Med and Persian control minus 34 years of purely Persian rule, necessitating yet another 91 years modification to the 6,000-year calendar. When the two modifications, 151 years and 91 years, are added together, the Hebrew calendar gains 242 years, making 2000 the year 5760 plus 242 or 6002. However, there is an error in the counting of the years from creation that works in our advantage, assuming we wish prolong the world-changing event of the 7th millennium. It seems that the Seder Olam Rabbah recorded the destruction of the Second Temple as occurring in the year 3828 from creation. That translates to 68 CE rather than the 70 CE, which history records. That will make the event of the year 3828 from creation or 4070 when adjusted for the period of the Medes and Persians to have occurred 2 years later than Seder Olam Rabbah reckons them if they occurred later, or the year 4070 consistent with the year 70 CE. Then the calendar today should be adjusted 2 years back to guess it. 6000. This means are we now in the 6000th year since creation, and the world officially becomes 6000 years old, and on the next Rosh Hashanah, that date is September 30, 2000.